Welcome back to another one. A little something different today. Well, same sort of truck, but basically we've got a DAF CF85. It's got a fucked seat base and everything, all the handles snapped and everything. So what I'm going to do is we're going to whip the seat out. I'll show you the bolts to get the seat out, and obviously you've got to remove air pipes and stuff. So we'll get it out, get the seat out, we'll get it on the catwalk, and then I'll show you how we're going to do it. I've not actually replaced one of these before, so it's all new to me as well. So every day's a learning day though, so that's what it's all about. I hope you're all keeping well, and I'll catch you in a bit. So first thing we're going to do is remove the seat base. So on these we've got a little handle here, slides out like that, and then if you pull it up like that, and then pull it a bit tight like that. Very tight. So just pull the handle up, twist it to the side. Start off there. So now we've got the seat base off. We've got some mounting bolts just here. These are little Torx ones. They are, if I have a look, T40s. So T41, T40 there. There's one at the back, but we need to check whether we've got any air pots that are connecting. What you can do is sort of undo the seat and then sort of work out where the actual bolts need disconnecting. So I'm gonna put this on time lapse, and then I'm gonna start getting the seat out, and then if I see any pipes that need undoing, then I shall inform you as I go along. Now, because of the handle and that's broke, down here is like a little lever, little push down, which obviously when you lift the handle, it moves down and pushes that to unlock it. So if I need to move the seat forward, which I'm going to, just going to push down on here, and then undo it that way. So little push there and there. I'll probably have to get someone to give me a hand with this bit to push the seat, but yeah, let's get the seat forward, get the rear mounting bolts done. So a bit of change of plan. So I've just pulled the seat forward to get to the rear mounting bolts, but I reckon that I can get the bar that's broke, undo the clips on this off. I'll pull the seat hopefully far enough forward, I can get the clips off and put this new handle back on. I'll try and show you as much as I can, but I'm gonna attempt to do that, because that would save a bit of hassle and just taking a seat out. So on this channel it's not all just scripted and stops and start and whatnot, so these things do happen. You live and learn all day, so we're going to give that an attempt and see how we get on with that. So on here you'll see this little spring here. I've took off the little clip, which is this one here, and then that should technically go on there. So I'm just going to have a fiddle with it, and then I'll get back to you in a second. So, an update. As we can see, we've got our bar on here. As long as I can get me schnecky around there to get round to the other one and pop that clip off, hopefully we should be okay. So all that does, if anyone's unaware, that when you push that down, pushes on that, which then allows for the seat to slide forward and backwards. So if I can get this done, I'll obviously do the mounting back cut, but it's all about learning, isn't it? I've not done one of these handles before, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and put that try and pop the clip off the other side. If I can get that off, I'll get that all bolted in, and then what I'll do is, because this will be quite short, I've got a recall to do on the trailer control valve, which I'll explain all about after. So let's try and see if we can get this clip off the other side, and then we'll go from there. Joy, we've managed to get the clip off the other side, so I'm just going to put that in there. And then just give that a bit of a push. I'll try and hold that one. try that. There we go. Seat's able to move, so just gonna make sure that clips on the other side properly, and we'll put it all back together. One thing I will say is, if anyone that might say, why did you take the seat base off, it actually helps a little bit, because I'm able to see here, you can see it with my screwdriver, the actual clip that needs to go on, so it is quite handy having the seat base off as well. Let's get the seat base. Now these have lining bits in the seat, so once you get it down, fiddle it. And that's it, secure. So nice little job there. It was going to be, I thought, a pain in the ass, but I had a proper look at it now. Now we've been able to move the seat and look, just so if you ever need to do them handles, 2 little clips, pop the clips off, try and move the seat forward enough, and you can pop the clips off. So what I'll do is now I'll make this like a 2 thing, so instead of just being the seat now, I'll show you the little modification we do to the trailer control valve. Just quickly thought I'd show you. See these lugs here? That's where they little slide in there. Yeah, got to be a bit forceful getting it back on, but if you don't know, you know. Now you do know. Also, sorry, just for when you pull it out, and then when you pull it out, you push the handle that way. When you pull it back in, all right, you have to pull the handle back straight again, and then lift it up and push it back in, and it'll lock itself in. So I'm going to get that mounting bolt done up, and that one that I undone, but that's our handle fixed. Okay, so this is the little mod that we do. So for anyone that didn't know, that's the trailer control valve. So they have a problem, we have a lot of problems with these. This is a 2019 plate. I have done trailer control valves on 2019 plates. I think what happens is, when it rains and stuff, the prop just spins the water that's on the prop, and then just goes all inside this exhaust and fucks up the fucking valve, to be honest with you. So what we do is we fit this plate. This little plate is bolted at the back there and literally covers that. So now there's ways and means of doing these. So you could do the long way. You could take the catwalk off, which is perfectly the right way to do. Me, maybe you don't do it the same. You probably don't do it the same way as me, but drop down in the comments and let me know if you do. All I do is get a bar. I bend this out a little bit, undo all these bolts, nuts, sorry, get them all out of the way, put the new bracket on, bolt it back up, and then just bar the valve back as straight as possible. So that's the way we do it. You're probably gonna go at me in the comments and say you can't do that. Well, I can, and I do, so, and it works. I've never had a problem. So let me know in the comments anyway whether you actually do it that way or whether you have your own way of doing it. It'd be interesting to see if people have a quicker and better way of doing it as well. So I'm gonna get this moved back and get these nuts undone, and I'll time lapse it and show as much as I can. So I will quickly show you how I do these back bolts. They are fiddly, but what I do is, once I get them undone, because they're not nylon nuts, I literally just flick the nut like that. If it drops, it drops. Just get a magnet and get it off that way. Then get my little magnet. Can be a bit fiddly. Just like that. So I've got one more to get, so I'll get that out and then I'll show you how this bracket's mounted. So that's it mounted there. So as you can see, as soon as the prop spins, it should just deflect off this, stop any water on that getting on. So I'm going to get them nuts back up and then we'll end this video. So all I'll do when I'm putting the top bolts on, because you can't get your fingers in there, just put that on there like that, put it up, slot it over, because you've got no thread, you've got a thin bit with no thread on, and then thread, so it will go on, and all I do is just flick it and move it around. A bit fiddly, but it's just the way I do it. So all I'm doing here is literally just getting the nuts on by hand, or if I can, and then just flicking the nut round to get it started, and then just doing it up normally with an open end, or if you can, use a ratchet end of the spanner, so not too bad to do. Okay, so that's the bracket put on, nice and secure, and that's going to hopefully stop any water, anything like that damaging the valve, and then having to put trailer control valves all the time. So I'll give you the part number. You are looking at doing one. There is a part number there, 2313254. So all you're going to need kit wise is, I have a ratchet 13mm spanner and a normal 13mm spanner. Magnet, I use that, bar just to get it back. So yeah, nice simple job, just a little bit fiddly. Like I say, when you get to the top nuts, put the nut in there. It's got, let me show you, not really, no. It's got like no thread and then thread, so you've got enough to pull it on and then just flick it and get it going. So it can always work. But I hope you enjoyed the video. It's not a massive in-depth video, so I've learned something new about the seat. So we looked at taking it out and doing all the seat, but then we found out we didn't need to, so that's something I've learned. And then hopefully maybe something you'll learn about it. It's quite a simple job, that. And obviously this modification that we do, campaign, to stop trailer control valve fault. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope you're enjoying all the content I'm putting out. If there's anything else you want me to try and show you, I will do. I'll try and do it as best I can. I hope you're all keeping well, and I hope I can catch you all in the next video. Take care of yourselves.